Most 18-year-olds are worrying about their college applications, their first dorm room, or who they're going to the prom with. But me? At 18, I was saying I do to a man I thought was my forever. I was barely an adult. I didn't even have a credit score, but I had a wedding ring. Everyone told me I was making the biggest mistake of my life. My teachers, my friends, even my own reflection seemed to be screaming, "Wait!" But when you're 18 and in love, you think you've discovered a secret that the rest of the world is too old to understand. You think your love is the exception to every rule. Today, I'm finally peeling back the curtain on what it's really like to grow up inside a marriage instead of growing up on your own. Before we dive into the tears, the tiny apartments, and the hard lessons, if you've ever followed your heart when the whole world told you not to, subscribe and join our community. Let's talk about the choices that define us. Now, let's go back to the beginning. We were high school sweethearts in a small town where nothing ever happens. He was 20, I was 18. We had that us against the world mentality. In America, there's this romanticized idea of the young bride, but no one tells you that at 18, your brain isn't even fully developed. You're making permanent decisions with temporary emotions. I remember moving into our first apartment. It smelled like cheap paint and old carpets. We had 2 forks, 1 plate, and a mattress on the floor. At the time, it felt like an adventure. I thought, this is it. I'm a woman now. But looking back, I was just a child playing house. The hardest part wasn't the money or the chores. It was the loss of me. While my friends were out experiencing their first taste of freedom in college, I was learning how to be a wife. I was learning how to compromise before I even knew what my own values were. I started to realize that I was becoming a reflection of him. My hobbies were his hobbies. My dreams were whatever fit into our life. I skipped the phase of life where you find out who you are when no one is watching. Then came the silence. You know the kind. The heavy silence that fills a room when you realize you've outgrown the person lying next to you. It's not that he was a bad man, it's that I wasn't that 18-year-old girl anymore. I woke up at 22 and realized I was a stranger to myself. I had spent 4 years building a home, but I had forgotten to build a person. To the girl who is thinking about rushing into forever, I'm not here to tell you not to love. I'm here to tell you to love yourself enough to wait. Give yourself the gift of time. See the world. Make mistakes that don't require a divorce lawyer to fix. Getting married at 18 taught me everything about sacrifice, but it taught me nothing about independence. I don't regret my past because it made me who I am today, but I do mourn the girl who didn't get to be 18 for just a little bit longer. If this story touched your heart, or if you've had a similar journey, share your story in the comments below. I read every single one. Thank you for listening to my truth.